Hey everyone, it's Kim. Today is July 11th, 2013, which means that my gastric bypass surgery was 1 month and 1 day ago. Um, I have not done a video since I was in the hospital, so this video may be a little long because I want to explain everything that's happened to me so that hopefully it may not happen to you or you can relate or prevent. So, first thing I wanted to say was before surgery and I was on the liquid diet, I wanted to, I was supposed to be on liquid diet for a week before surgery. I did it for a week and a half because I wanted to make sure that they were able to do my surgical laparoscopic and not have to open me up. Um, During that time, I was using, instead of regular milk or skim milk, I was using almond milk, which had 0 sugars. So, um, with my protein shakes. The problem with that is that I was then getting no carbs and no sugars in my system whatsoever, which means that I became ketotic or I had ketosis. And you will know that because you feel absolutely terrible. Headache, lightheaded, nauseous, tired, lethargic, terrible. Solution to that, I called my dietitian and she said that I needed to drink 12 or 16 ounces of regular juice with as a chaser to my protein shakes. And I'll tell you what, I did that, and after the first shake with the juice, 100% better, which was awesome. That way I was able to continue to get my shakes in, I felt better, and all was good. Day of surgery, like I said, I already did videos from being completely drugged up, and my hubby, gotta love him, was filming me to make sure that I could get the videos on YouTube to let my subscribers know how I was doing. Um, Surgery was supposed to last 2 hours, but instead lasted 4 hours, and the reason because of that was back in 1991, I had my appendix removed, and the scar tissue from my appendix had adhered to my small intestines, and because of that, they had to do an emergency 4-inch small bowel resection. So, I had the 5 holes plus the drain hole, all done laparoscopic, but then I had to be opened up from my belly button down to my pubic area with staples because they had to do the bowel resection. So that set me back a couple of days. Um, I had, like I said, I had 5 holes plus the drain, and then 16 staples from the bowel resection. I had to write notes because I knew I'd forget something. After surgery, I had a Foley, which was taken out the next morning. I had the pain pump for morphine that I used 3 out of the 5 days that I was there. Excuse me. Um, After surgery, nothing by mouth. I had for 2 days. Couldn't have an ice chip. I was dying. Um, and the reason for that is because your new pouch has to heal. And so for 2 days, nothing to eat. Not, obviously nothing to eat, but nothing to drink. And then I went down for a lower GI x-ray. And they give you this stuff to drink that I'm pretty sure was Pine Sol. And let me tell you, after not having anything to eat or have anything to drink for 3 days, and then drinking Pine Sol, yeah, not a good day. But anyway, they drink this to make sure that there is no leakage in your new pouch, which everything was fine. So then I was allowed to have ice chips, and let me tell you, they never tasted so good. Um, So ice chips for the first day. So this is day 3 of post-op surgery. I was finally allowed ice chips. The next day after that, then I was allowed fluids and popsicles. Um, Up walking, the day after surgery, that was not an issue. I had a lot of gas pains, and the way to get that taken care of is walk, walk, walk. And the gas pains can go up into your shoulders. It's terrible, horrible pain. Um, but you have to walk to get that out. Um, I was in the hospital for 5 days. Like I said, the setback for the bowel resection was like a day. I was only supposed to be in for 4. He wanted me in for 6, but I basically talked him out of it because it was a Friday afternoon and I wanted to go home. um, I also had some issues because of the bowel resection. I couldn't go to the bathroom, and they wanted me to have a bowel movement before I could go home, but because the anesthesia and everything had slowed down in there, and I had like no bowel sounds, and so they almost made me stay another day, but because I knew the doctor, work with the doctor, that I promised him I would call him if I had any issues. So, um, I did in the hospital. I was having problems with low potassium because I was peeing a lot, low calcium, low magnesium, so they had to give me IVs of all 3 of those. Um, I was having low heart rate and low blood sugars. Now, I had not been on any diabetes meds since the day I came into the hospital, and I went home without them. I'm no longer diabetic. How exciting is that? Um, yeah, my sugars were in the 50s and 60s. They actually had to give me sugar popsicles, which I hadn't had in years. Um, yeah, so I was pretty excited about that. Once I left the hospital, the orders were to see the doctor in 4 days to have the staples taken out from the bowel resection, and see my nutritionist and the doctor again in 2 weeks, because then I would move up to the puree diet. The goal was to have 2 to 3 protein shakes a day to get my fluid in and to take my vitamins daily. Um, and in the order of fluids first, vitamins, and then protein. For the first 2 weeks is what they told me, because after that I need to get my protein in. So, the day I came home from the hospital, I weighed 366 pounds. I had put back on 15 pounds just in fluid from the hospital. I was pissed. But I came home on no diabetes meds, and I only came home on 1 blood pressure med rather than 2, and I came home on liquid pain medication. That was it. How exciting. So that was a hospital stay. So then I came home. And let me tell you, once you get home, 0 energy, tired, lethargic, sore, nauseated, can only sleep on your back. Had foam wedges and foam pillows to prop me up because I couldn't lay on my belly. And I'm a belly and side sleeper. No. Um, 3rd day of being home, I started getting low-grade temps. Freaked me out because I'm like, the last thing I need to do is get an infection. Was not infection. Problem is I was not drinking enough. I was starting to get dehydrated. Very important to get them fluids in. It's hard because your stomach is only this big now, and you take 3 big gulps, you're done. And you actually hurt. So, 4th day of being home, I got my staples taken out. On the 5th day, the staple line opened up. How exciting. So on the 5th day, I had like a 1/2 inch opening at the top of my belly button that had ripped open, and then about 3 inches down at the bottom where it had split open. So another setback. My husband put the little steri strips on there. He did dressing changes, which we are still currently doing, but I'm down to 1 little band-aid, which is awesome. Keep it clean, wash it daily, soap and water from the shower, let it run down, feels good, clean, put triple antibiotic cream on it and a Band-Aid. Now we're good to go. Um, so I went to the doctor, saw him after 2 weeks. Was able to get down to about 2 shakes a day. I am so sick and tired of protein shakes. Let me just say, doesn't matter how you dress it up, you throw some fruit in it, you throw some flavoring in it. I have to see what else is out there. Maybe in the pre-mixed already ready just to drink, because I'm burnt out on the protein shakes, and I still, even though I'm in the puree diet right now, I still need to get 3 shakes in a day, which isn't happening. So, 2 weeks out that I went to the doctor. I was only able to get 2 shakes in. Still minimal amount of energy, and I know I'll have more energy once I get the shakes in, but I'm tired of drinking them. I know that's terrible. I had zero pain from the actual gastric bypass surgery. Maybe a little sore where my drain site was. Other than that, the only place that I had any tenderness and everything is from where my sutures were, or my staples from the bowel resection. At my 2-week doctor's appointment, I weighed 335, which meant I was down 31 pounds in 2 weeks. And I guarantee it was all fluid. My nutritionist, I was back to, I can now start purees. And she said, I'm going to be tired. I'm going to be tired for 3 to 4 months because my body is completely changing. But let me tell you, first thing she said is I got to get in the fluid, and then my 3 shakes a day. I can throw strawberries in it. I can throw whatever in it to make it taste good. Like I said, I'm going to have to try the pre-made drinks just to see how they taste, because I'm really burnt out on it. All right, let's see what's next. All right, so 1 month down. As of yesterday, drum roll please, I went from 366 day I got home from surgery, 1 month post-op, 326. I am down 40 pounds in 1 month. Pretty exciting. I can tell in my face. I actually have a collarbone. I was pretty excited. I found that last week. This past week, I have felt much, much, much better. I have had no pain meds in about 2 weeks. I am able to sleep on my side and sleep on my belly for about an hour, and then it starts to get a little sore. But I was very excited about that. I'm still not really interested in food, which is fine. I did call the doctor, or called my nutritionist, because I'm supposed to be eating like 3 small meals, and small meals, seriously, 3 bites, you're done. So that's it. Whether it be yogurt, cottage cheese, mashed potatoes, God, what else have I eaten? That's pretty much it. But I'm just not hungry. I'm drinking my fluids, but I'm still not hungry, which she said is fine. It smells good. My husband will cook a hamburger. He'll cook something, and it smells delicious. But, no. I'm moving more. I'm walking more. I'm able to get out. I'm not as tired. I'm very excited about that. You have to remember to chew, and eat slow. Like I said, 2 or 3 bites and you're done. But you're going to know it. I made my potatoes a little thicker than normal, and you could feel, so I'm assuming that's maybe like what a piece of chicken may feel like when it gets stuck, because right here you feel like there is a knot behind your sternum, and and there you can't get anything down, you can't get anything up. Belching, you move little air whatsoever. I have not had any problem where I've had to throw up yet. I've had where my mouth is watering here in the back, like I feel like I'm going to throw up, and that was when I had peanut butter. I don't know if it was because it was too thick, um, but I felt terrible after that. And it's all, then everyone has said it's all a process. Some people will not be able to tolerate things that they used to tolerate all the time, no problem. Now they won't be able to tolerate it. Your taste buds change. Um, Things that used to taste good just do not anymore. And honestly, I hope some of that never comes back. Honestly. And another very important thing I have learned, and that they taught you, was not to drink anything half hour before or after you eat. And I can attest for what happens when you do. You're going to make a beeline to the bathroom because it runs right through you. Um, I have had the liquid diarrhea. I have had, yeah, it's, so I can see what happens there when you drink and eat when you're not supposed to do the two together. Next up is I'm supposed to see my doctor and my nutritionist both July 25th, which is in about 2 weeks, to move to solid foods and to get my blood work drawn to make sure that all my labs are not out of whack, to make sure my vitamins, that everything is the right dosages to make everything correct. And then hopefully a back to work date. I'm supposed to head back to work the week of August 5th. So, but like I said, the first month, um, I was a couch potato because I hurt and I was nauseated. I was tired. Still need to get up and walk, and I did, and I do. Um, but like I said, the first month it was really, really hard because I was out of it. And not, it was just, I hurt. I had zero energy. And like I said, the doctor and nutritionist all said that that's totally going to happen. Um, and you're going to be lethargic for a few months because um, of everything that's going on with your body. But like I said, 1 month mark, I feel great. I'm not as sore getting up anymore. Everything's going real good. So, my next video, I will, I don't know when it's going to be. Maybe my 2 month video. We'll see. I am taking pictures, and I will, at the end, do a video of starting from my pictures to ending. So, I'm excited about that. Until then, everybody, good luck to you. If you haven't had your surgery yet and you're doing your liquid diet, check out my videos beforehand and the beginning of this one to tell you what happens if you get 0 carbs and 0 sugars in your system. Um, if you've already had your surgery, good luck to you. Stay with it. I'm excited because I've seen the weight just come 40 pounds in 1 month. Unimaginable to me. Um, so anyway, all right, that's it. Have a great day and God bless. Thanks.